Hey, what's going on, guys? Garden Shed here and welcome. So today I'm off down to Rykas for the Mr Fish beginning of season meet. I'm due to get there at 12:30. Bollocks, I was meant to get there at 12, but SatNav seems to be taking me a different way to Google Maps. Yeah, so we're off down to Rykas for Mr Fish's the Chronicles of Mr Fish, his beginning of season meetup, and he does a beginning of season and an end of season, and this will be the first time that I've actually managed to make any of them. It's a nice, well, it's a nice-ish day. Storm Hannah has finally passed, I think. Minis, I used to have a Mini years ago. Lovely. It was bright blue. Actually went to Kettering Cinema, which isn't really in Kettering, it's just off the A14, last night to go and see the Avengers. And it was so good we went to see it twice. No, not really. Basically my girlfriend was a little bit of a muppet and she booked the tickets for 4 o'clock. So we got there about 4:45, got some sweets, got tickets, went up the stairs to go to the screens, checked the tickets. You're a little bit late, it started at 3. So yeah, we got the time wrong, so we had to go back and watch it in, went back and watched it at 6:30, something like that. I can't say I'd bother going to see a 3D film again. It was just like looking at one of those 3D birthday cards, and with a film like that where it's quite fast paced and lots of action and stuff, it just goes blurry. I thought the whole idea of 3D was it was meant to be faster paced, but no, it just seemed all out of focus. It was terrible. Not 10 minutes off the sat nav, we've got it down to 12:30 now, so only going to be half an hour late, plus whatever time I decide to stop for. But it doesn't help, I'm stuck behind a van that's doing between 35 and 40 in a 60. Alright, we're slowly making progress. I think my sat nav calculates like an average speed, so you have to have an app on your phone to get live traffic. So I think it calculates journeys based on average speed for different types of road, because I've knocked in total now nearly 25 minutes off. Really looking forward to getting down south. I think Hippodrones is going, and he's just collected Spicy's nuts. I've really looked forward to meeting him for ages, and we keep missing each other or can't go to the same things, etc, etc. So hopefully he'll be here today and I'll meet him. He's a really nice chap. I watch all his content, I find it interesting. It's nice to listen to someone that's so enthusiastic about something. So we're now down near Great Missenden, home of the Missenden Flyer. Yeah, that's about it. I can't believe how bad the traffic is around here. It's heaving, absolutely heaving. But it's just been A roads the entire time. It's actually been a bit dull. Not particularly fun journey on the way down here. I think this little bit of road is where we're going to be caught in traffic if we are. Because I think now we're starting to zigzag between here and the M25. Can't believe how bumpy the roads have been today. I think I've over softened the suspension after taking Hannah on the back. So we're here in Windsor, and Windsor Castle looks amazing. Well, I can only see it in my mirrors because I've currently got my back to it. But yeah, Liz has a nice house here, it's fair to say. It's the Great Park. You see it? Oh wow, look at that. I have to say I'm really impressed with how the sat-nav works through towns and cities. So clear. So it means that you're constantly looking at the road. What a beautiful place. Oh, finally getting out of London. 40 miles an hour, corners. Okay, they're only 40 mile an hour corners, but still, it's 40 miles an hour in corners. Right, so basically I went all the way up the hill. Now I've got to go down the hill because I was meant to go straight on. I thought it was at the top of the hill. It's not. That would explain why there were no bikes coming up this hill. Still don't get why you'd cycle it. The phrase "I'd rather shit on my hands than clap" springs to mind. Jesus Christ. So, we are all done here. I am currently going to head back, which will be a little bit of a voyage. Sat-nav says 7:30. It's currently 4 o'clock. I pulled off the M25, went M4 to Windsor, and then cross-country from here. I managed to knock off about half an hour from Windsor. I almost had an accident on the way back. Some very kind chap, when I was just coming onto the M4, sorry, just coming off the M4 because I saw the sign for Windsor, decided it would be a great idea, as I was level with him, to change lanes. Bloody pooed myself, so I pulled over and calmed my nerves, we shall say. Finally met Hippo Drone, so that was really nice. Met Phil 480, well, I saw him. Met Hold Your Fire, Chronicles of Mr Fish. Yeah, good time, really good time. Oh, I've had a brilliant day. Gonna have to play the MPG game soon. I think if I haven't been so heavy-handed on the old throttle on the way down, trying to knock back some of the sat-nav times, I probably would have been able to do there and back in a tank. Traffic so far hasn't been too bad. I mean, there's lots of traffic around, but it's moving. A little bit queues along the M25. So I've been following this Audi back. Well, I say following it. It overtook me. It's an RS3, and I love the burble out the exhaust. See if I can catch it on the next roundabout. Here we go, bob bob bob. Bloody sat-nav seems keen to pull me to Northampton way, which is a bit annoying. I tried to reroute it through Olney, which is the way I came, and it adds on 20 minutes to the journey. So I don't get why it's decided to bring me back this longer route, but it sort of pulled me past the turn off for Olney. But I've had better roads on the way back, so maybe it's sort of to do with being a motorbike sat-nav. It picks a slightly more fun route, but I didn't think I had adventurous routing turned on. The old jail, very fancy. Just led me this weird route, but I've had nice roads, so I can't really complain. I've had barely any dual carriageway, apart from the bits I knew I was meant to do. I think that's what it's doing. I think it's pulling me to interesting roads, because I had nothing like this on the way. I've actually had good roads on the way back. So yeah, the moral of the story is don't fight my sat-nav. I mean, it was all dual carriageways and stuff on the way here. And yeah, you know, it takes 20 minutes longer. Actually, do you know what? I think I'd rather have more fun. Misjudged that one. Lots of scenic places. Lamport Hall's beautiful. We went to a arts and crafts fair there. I got incredibly bored while my girlfriend was looking at pretty ribbons and shit like that. But they had steam tractors, so I went sat watching steam tractors, because I could sit and watch a steam tractor work for ages, and old steam generators and things like that. So I just sat and watched those, and I loved it. Alright, anyway guys, I'm almost home. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care.